Craig Ventresco and I play a discrete set of music every day here in our kitchen in San Francisco. And we live stream it on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Instagram makes us stream vertically, which doesn't really work very well, but we just do it anyway. Instagram's over at this camera. Hello, Instagram. YouTube is on this camera. Hello, YouTube. And Facebook is on this camera. Hello, Facebook. Craig Ventresco and I play songs from the 1890s through the 1930s. Craig Ventresco and I play every day at 8 p.m. except Fridays we don't play at all. And on Sundays, we play at noon instead of 8. Oh, I do like this song. It's familiar. We'll find out what it is. I like to click on here ASAP so I don't get an advertisement. Oh, do they put an advertisement? Oh, man. You can avoid advertisements on smartphone on YouTube for the most part. By, I don't know. You might have to Google it for your model of smartphone, but you never have to watch ads on YouTube. You might have to watch one ad when you open the app, and that's it. If you get an app, I think my app is called Video Lite. I forget what mine's called. There are different ones. Just get a reputable one. I don't pay for it. You don't pay for it. And you never have to watch YouTube ads. I listen to all my music on YouTube. When people keep sending me Spotify tracks and Apple Music tracks, I'm like, I can't use these services. I can only use YouTube. Anyway, hey, what was that, Craig?
Well, hello. That was, Just a Night for Meditation.
Just a night for meditation. How's that go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. You could eat noodles on stream. Well, the one thing I probably wouldn't want to do is eat noodles. Just high on the list of things I don't want to do right now on stream. What's going on though? We're gonna play Hey People. Did you go to Arkansas? Or what's this one? We'll do this one. I linger near, wrapped around your finger, dear. That is why I'm acting this way. If I phone and I write every morning and night, I'm in love with you. That's why. If I look kinda blue when there's someone with you, I'm in love with you. That's why. All I do is sigh when I'm away from you. Never have a good time like I used to do. Like I used to do. If you laugh at my ways, I still sing your praise. I'm in love with you. That's why. Do you know what's grieving me? Why my friends are leaving me? Why I sit and worry all day? You know when you're around, I linger near, wrapped around your finger, dear. That is why I'm acting this way. If I phone and I write every morning and night, I'm in love with you. It's call and response. You can answer musically. You can answer music. I'm in love with you. All I do is sigh when I'm away from you. Never have a good time. may laugh at my ways, but I'll still sing your praise. I'm in love with you. That's why. Well, John Adams, what you should do if you're using a desktop is you should get a browser extension that eliminates YouTube ads. Did you know they exist? I know there are browser extensions that eliminate ads, and I thought my friend was crazy when he was telling me that you can actually eliminate YouTube ads. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Of course you can't. Yes, you can with a browser extension. There are many. There are various and sundry browser extensions that eliminate YouTube ads completely. You never have to watch another YouTube ad. Never, ever, 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 ever. And you can donate to them voluntarily. Like you can buy them voluntarily, but they are free browser extensions. You know, get a reputable one. Like don't get a virus for your computer. But yeah, so you get a browser extension on that, and then on your phone, whatever it is, you will be able to find an app through which you can play YouTube videos, and the apps are like better than the YouTube app. You can still have your little playlists and your little homepage and all that. You can still have everything that the app has to offer. It's just better than the app. It's like goodbye YouTube ads. They are awful. Okay, I'm not going to talk through our show. Like I'm not going to talk through this song anymore.
You can if you want. I was accompanying you.
That's the accompaniment for my speech. Okay, this is a public service announcement. You don't have to watch YouTube ads ever again, and you should not. And that's you are playing an actual blues though. This is what is this, like sidewalk blues? Tin Roof Blues.
You want to grab a guitar?
Yeah.
I don't need to keep. I was just accompanying.
Well, do people know this about YouTube, that you don't have to watch ads? Like, is that common knowledge? Does everybody kind of have those? Because what they're doing now is they're putting those ads straight in the videos. Like if it was our show, it'd be like subscribe to brilliant.org today. It'd be like us telling you the advertisement. You know, it's sneaky now. I feel like they're getting around it because maybe these are so commonplace. Does everybody know about these? The apps and browser extensions that eliminate YouTube ads? Because yeah, what I'm finding is in my podcast, it's like the actual people are advertising the stuff now rather than just relying on the commercials. Anyway, here's Tin Roof Blues. What's the phone app? I think it's called Video Lite. I think the one I have is called Video Lite. Let's start a new show. I think.
A new show talking.
Okay, I got it on desktop. Yeah, there's a Chrome extension. I know. I mean, there are extensions for different browsers. What's the phone app? I don't know. I think mine's called Video Lite. It looks kind of like it's YouTube red and white with a lightning bolt through it. It has like a lightning bolt through it. What's it called?
I guess I'll keep.
It doesn't say what it's called. It's just an icon.
Tin Roof Blues.
That was Tin Roof Blues.
Hi,
Let's
Judy.
see. I don't know what this app is called. It's just I can open it and it has a. Yeah, I don't know what the app is called. I'm sorry. What is this app called? Sorry, I really want to find this info for you. I think it's called Video Lite, but I can't find that information. I'm so sorry. app can you find out what the app is called, and nowhere on you can't the icon doesn't tell you what it's called. I think it is called Video Lite. I think Lite is spelled Lite. Limehouse Blues. Tell us about this version of Limehouse Blues. Tell us about this version of Limehouse Blues. We learned it at Guitar Center. Craig went to Guitar Center. He looked up at the screen that they play on the wall in the special guitar room, and he went every day.
Actually, let's play original rags. Ken requested a rag, so here, this guy Ken, nice to see you in here. This is a original rag.
That might be my favorite chocolate.
Original rag.
That's like maybe my favorite that we do. Yes. Wow. Today I accidentally swam up to a sea lion. Then I turned around and swam the other way.
There aren't that many sea lions around these days.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a sea lion because it had a really pointy snout. But I didn't want to look at it because I didn't want it to feel challenged by me.
Yeah, that's one of those laws of the sea. Never look a sea lion in the eye if you run into one. They're friendly unless you do that. Then all bets are off.
Where there's seals, there's sharks. Ha! We have seals and sea lions, and we do have sharks, but they don't really bite people. At least not since 1956. Somebody got bitten at Baker Beach in 1956.
That's how they started that old tongue twister. Somebody got bitten at Baker Beach. Bill Brown was bitten at Baker Beach.
Bill Brown bled buckets when he's bitten at Baker Beach where he's bitten.
All the kids in 1956 knew how to do that hundreds of times fast. Unfortunately, none of them graduated with good grades. They just didn't study hard enough that year. They were good with tongue twisters, though. It was a craze.
Hey, hey, people, you should go to Arkansas. Meet a friend of mine, old Aunt Phoebe Law. She is known to everyone for miles around. She will friends forsake you and troubles bear you down. For those who come her way are blessed when they hear her say, She is known to everyone for miles around. She will help you when friends forsake you and troubles bear you down. For those who come her way are blessed when they hear her say, "Tain't so, honey, tain't so." Spoke to the Lord and the Lord said, "No, tain't so, honey, tain't so." Tain't so, honey, tain't so. Tomorrow will bring something good. I know tain't so, honey, tain't so. Makes no difference what your problem may be. Just look up, brother, and I'm sure you'll agree. Tain't so, honey, tain't so. Devil said yes, but the Lord said no. Tain't so, honey, tain't so. There's tain't so. Thank you, grateful human. Thank you. Do y'all know Home in Pasadena?
Never played it. I kind of know it.
In 4 years, you never played it. How about Gershwin's I Got a Crush on You? You know what? Someone asked me if you knew a song by Groucho. No, by Charlie Chaplin.
Groucho Chaplin.
There was a song by Charlie Chaplin that someone
I
requested.
do know the song kind of, but I don't play it. I'd have to work it up, or not work it up. I'd have to sit and think about it for longer than I can right this second. But yeah, we might be able to do that.
Or Sudbuster's Dream.
I know who requested that. I heard a story and it opened my eyes, all about monkeys in trees. Somebody told me that our ancestors were chimpanzees. Old Mr. Darwin said we came from a monk. Maybe Darwin knew. I've been a-pondering and thinking and wondering. I guess it's true. There's just a little bit of monkey, a little monkey in us all. We eat peanuts and we bite our nails. I know a lot of folks who carry tails. Every married man is like a monkey, 'cause he's always up a tree. I met my gal, and when I found her, I kinda wanted to monkey round her. Can't you see there's just a little bit of monkey still left in you and me? Think of the salesman when he's selling his goods, and think of the motions he makes. Think of the acrobats in the circus and what leaps they make. Think of the people on the old cable car when they're grabbing for the strap. All through history, why there's no mystery and there ain't no perhaps. There is just a little bit of monkey, a little monkey in us all. Mr. Darwin, he sure was right. My gal made a monkey out of me last night. Lovers often call each other monkey, and there's a reason, don't you see? I lost my gal and I cannot find her. She ran away with the organ grinder. Can't you see there's just a little bit of monkey still left in you and me? Lots of dwarves call each other monkey, and there's a reason, can't you see? The married men, why you have to train them? They'll never stay home unless you chain them. Can't you see there's just a little bit of monkey still left in you and me? That goes out to Judy, who requested it yesterday.
Okay. See, there's so much that goes into this show. Moving Instagram. Okay. Made a horse stack out of me, me, me. I love that song. Let's see. See what I was gonna do. I was thinking of doing put your mind on it, or there'll be some changes made. Let's see, there should be some changes made.
Sounds good to me.
What, testing 1, 2, 3? What's that about? We see your comment, John. What's up, Craig? Would you like me to tune my guitar?
No, you're good.
Great. They say don't change the old for the new. Sorry. They say don't change the old for the new. If I found out that this will never do. When you grow old, you don't last long. You're here today and then tomorrow gone. I loved a man for many years gone by. I thought his love for me would never die. He made some changes that would never do. From now on I'm gonna make some changes too. There'll be a change in the weather, change in the sea. There'll be a change in me. Walk will be different, my talk and my name. Nothing about me's gonna be the same. I'm gonna change my way of living. If that ain't enough, then I'll change the way I strut myself. No one will want me when I'm gray. There don't be some changes made today. If there don't be some changes made. They say the old time things are the best. That may be very good for all the rest. But I will let the old things be. They're certainly not suited for me. There was a time when I thought that way. That's why I'm alone here today. Since everyone these days seeks something new, I'm gonna seek some new things too. There will be a change in the fashion, a change in the shoes. There's a new way I'm gonna sing the blues. I must make changes from old to the new. I can't do things the way that others do. I'm gonna change my long tall man for a little short fat. I'll change the house that I'm living at. I'm gonna try a Bonsilla and dye my hair. Some changes made today. There'll be some changes made. will be different. My talk and my name, nothing about me's gonna be the same. Change my way of living, that ain't enough. I'll even change the way I strut my stuff, 'cause no one will want me when I'm old and gray. If there don't be some changes made today, there's gonna be some changes made. There'll be some changes made.
Long ago in old New Amsterdam, there lived the cousin of the Duke of Buckingham. His friends knew Buckingham could be a sport, so they cut the ham and called him Buck for short. One day Buck met a little cluck, and he whispered Ducky dear, in accents loud and clear, "Please marry me, my dear." She replied, "I will be your bride, but there must be no delay." So they got buckled up that day. Soon they had a lot of little bucks, and oh, how fast they grew. There was 1 buck, 2 bucks, 3 bucks, 4 bucks. No one knows how many more bucks. Mrs. Buck would play your ukulele every morn till 2. And while old man Buck was singing, all the little bucks were bucking, winging. When they had eggs for breakfast, Buck was out of luck. Each buck would eat a dozen, and a dozen cost a buck. The landlord tried to raise Buck's rent, but he could not raise a sou. So he backed up a motor truck, and he said goodbye, and he said good luck, and he moved his wife and all the little bucks to Timbuktu. When the bucks arrived in Timbuktu, a Zulu chieftain by the name of Buckaroo was waiting with a buckboard at the pier. And he said to Buck, "Pile all your bucks in here." Old man Buck was a thick-eyed duck. This was mighty queer. The chieftain said, "Don't fear, I know you'll like it here." Just then Buck hollered, "We're in luck," 'cause he spied a great big sign that read, "The Buck beer here is fine." Good for Buck. Soon they had a lot of little bucks, and oh, how fast they grew. There were 2 bucks, 4 bucks, 6 bucks, 8 bucks, overfed and underweight bucks. Old man Buck got on his bucking bronco, and away he flew. He'd come home a-feelin' frisky with a Buckeye shot of Buckeye whiskey. The little bucks had never tasted chops or cake, because Mrs. Buck fed all the bucks on homemade buckwheat cake. Old man Buck was such a funny sight, he was almost 6'2". He looked like a big giraffe. When he walked on the street, he would make you laugh. But a big bit for $1.50 in Timbuktu. Buck was out of luck. Each buck would eat a dozen, and a dozen cost a buck. The landlord tried to raise Buck's rent, but he couldn't raise a sou. So he backed up a mobile truck, and he said goodbye, and he said good luck, and he moved his wife and all the little bucks to Timbuktu.
You wouldn't do tiddlywinks tonight, though.
If you want.
Yeah. About getting bitten by a shark.
rain's not overladen, no one home upstairs you see. Folks said she was foolish, born to be unrulish. They named her Silly Tiddledee. But she grew up pretty and she moved to the city, and there she made an awful hit. 'Cause men all follow after, filled with joyous laughter, and her secret, this is it. Tiddlywinks, tiddlywinks, tiddlywinks at all the men. Her naughty little wink and then looks awful shy and rolls her eyes again. And then Tiddly thinks, no one can see. But she's not fooling herself, nor you, nor me. For secretly, Tiddly drinks, Tiddly drinks, Tiddly drinks a cup of tea and acts with oh such modesty. But you know there is a mystery, you'll see. Tiddlywinks, tiddlywinks, and wants to sing. And now she owns a motor car and pretty rings and everything, 'cause Tiddlywinks, well, she met Mr. Brown from Baltimore. Now she owns half interest in his millinery store. Men, when they see her, want to buy her lots of gifts. They say that she's crazy, yes she is. She rides a limousine down Old Broadway, and she has a big bankroll, all the people say. She's in right, 'cause wrong nobody thinks, and everybody's happy when Tiddlywinks. Tiddlywinks, a winks, a winks, a tiddlywinks, a winks, a winks, a tiddlywinks. But I'll never spend at all the men. She sees a sigh and rolls her eyes again and again. But what would they think, think? What would they think, think? What would they think if they would know she has a bankroll piled up real high with dough, like Christmas snow? And Tiddly's wise, very wise. Tiddly's eyes keep telling lies because she's wise about the drinks she gets from Coca-Cola Gates. She'll let them buy until they sigh and cry, but what do you think? Right in her boot, right in her boot, right in her boot, right in her boot, right in her boot. She's got a flask, and they could take a trip to heaven if they only had the brains to ask when Tiddlywinks. Oh, did Lou Handman write that? Interesting. Heard a lot of stuff. Lou Handman wrote Are You Lonesome Tonight?
Musically, that's just a really pretty and interesting song. The verse, I wish it repeated. Tiddlywinks. It's a very interesting song musically, for sure. It's just a really cool song. It's like, wow.
Nobody thinks about songs in terms of how good they are musically, do they?
Alright, so we're doing it's like jeez, I used to know this song. It's like whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, cool water. The water is cool. The water's really cold here because of the upwelling of the sea. We have deep water coming up from the bottom of the sea here. Miss Mamie Jenkins went to London. There we go. Miss Mamie Jenkins went to London town just to learn the greatest dance. While she was there, she thought that she was in love, but she soon said, not a chance. Then she went home to her erstwhile beau and told him goodbye. He wrote a card that hit her hard, and this was his reply. I like your style and your smile and the way you wear your hair. I like you and your hair. Pitch up the hay better than most young fellas can. And I like your pie, your mom, and your sister too. I must admit here that I think a lot of you. I think we'll get married. I want a dancing man. Miss Mamie Jenkins was married to a teacher of steps, and in London settled down. He left the flat, so she wrote her old beau, saying, Bill, please come to town. I find I love you a lot after all, and for you, dear, I pine. Wrote a card, it hit her hard, and this was his reply. I like your style and your smile and the way you comb your hair. I like your looks are more than fair. I admit you can pitch up the hay much better than most young fellas can. And I like your pie and your ma and your sister too. I must admit, dear, that I think a lot of you. I'd marry you in a minute, but you want a dancing man. You can pitch up the hay much better than most young fellows can. And I like your pie and your mom and your sister too. I must admit, dear, that I think a lot of you. I'd marry you in a minute, but you've got a dancing man. I think that's called I Want a Dancing Man.
Yeah, Meredith. That's a good song.
I don't know if I got the words right.
We're done, I think, but we'll be back tomorrow. Love you guys plenty, and thank you so much if you tuned in tonight. If you were listening on any of our big platforms and feel like requesting something or sending a tip or both, or neither, whatever, we love you anyway. Tips are really appreciated. They help us significantly in these crazy times. Yeah.
Thanks so much. If you send us a tip on PayPal, just don't enable purchase protection because there ain't no purchase to protect. We love you. Bye. Thanks for the YouTube tip. Yeah, that's important. I think that that's beneficial to like 40% of the population, maybe higher.